Hello everyone and welcome back to some rapid action on leeches. I'm trying to do one video per day in order to improve a little bit and also in order to help out some of you guys that are perhaps on your way to becoming better players and higher rated players to, grasp a general understanding of the game. So while I will not be playing at the level of the players that they usually cover, I do play some nice moves on occasion. So let's check it out. Our opponent is, let me just check out the Zen mode, Mr. Doc Livsey from Russia, and we are going to challenge him with pawn to e4. All right, let's see what he does. Pawn e5. All right, knight to f3, the standard stuff here. Do we get some events action? No, we're gonna go for the standard. Pretty much everyone plays this if they go into it. I already played one game, I believe, during my rapid games on leeches. Sometimes I go bishop d3, sometimes I go bishop e2. Also, you can play queen f3. It's a fun line, but it doesn't really do all that much for white. So we're gonna go for the standard stuff now, probably some h6, e4 action, and then, it all depends on what black decides to play. But e4 is pretty standard, and now something like bishop d6 or queen to c7. I've even seen queen to d6, although that's just weird. So we'll see what Mr. Doc goes for. The idea is, of course, black gave up a pawn, but black has very rapid development, and black will try to use that development to put pressure on white's position, and eventually either get a winning position or win the material back. So something will have to happen, and I will try to castle to safety. I will try to fianchetto my dark square bishop this way, and if I can do that, then perhaps move my queen from d1. That also is sometimes a problem in this opening, as he will move the bishop, castle, kingside, move the queen, and then put a rook on d8. Having my queen on d1 could be very annoying. But okay, I think for the first time in a very long time, we are actually ahead on the clock, so that makes me very happy. I'm not always the one thinking a lot. Yeah, queen d4. Perhaps I've seen the move at some point. But okay, regardless. So the point is that we cannot retreat with the knight. So we'll probably have to play pawn to f4. And then if I play pawn to f4, he can play bishop to d6. And then I get to kick away the queen with c3 or something like that. But I'm pretty sure f4 is the move I play. But what if f4 bishop c5? Is that a move? Yeah, looks very, very strange. Yeah. Okay, let's play pawn to f4. It's pretty much the only move white has, unless I'm mistaken. And he will probably go for bishop to c5, but we're gonna solve it. But yeah, already he plays a move I don't know. Already I lose a minute. Pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, okay, he will play that. And we will go what? Yeah, I don't see anything. I didn't see anything other than f4 and rook to f1 to counter this idea. I will check it out after the game. We're gonna analyze it with the leeches analysis tool. But yeah, definitely something you should know by heart if you play this line. But we'll see. Okay, my king is in the center of the board, but now I'm playing c3. And he will have problems, because now he can't just do whatever. If he allows c3 and b4, he's gonna lose a piece. So he has to move the queen now. And then I get to play d4, maybe. Yeah, maybe this is yeah, or he will play that, yeah. But we're still gonna play c3, probably. Probably we will. And then the queen goes where? He just blocked his queen's retreat. Okay, the queen can go 6 here, obviously. Yeah, we're gonna play c3. And then after queen to b6, which I imagine is the only move. Yeah, b4 will not... Okay, queen d5 also. Yeah, queen b6 would actually be bad due to b4. Then he can't capture due to captures. Yeah. So queen d5 definitely. So now if I have time for b4, he kicking away the knight and bishop c4, that should be very good for me. But if I play b4, he will just capture here. But no, that can't be done. Then I capture and I'm threatening. Well, yeah, b4 is just winning, as it often is. So imagine this is winning. Yeah, he will show me if it's not. I mean, he could even give up a piece maybe for some kingside play with capturing an h2 and the knight and bishop here. But I don't think so. Yeah, let's capture the f7 pawn. Yeah, I have a feeling whenever I... No, we're not just capturing the f7 pawn, we actually want his queen. Yeah, that's why bishop to d6 was... Yeah, I think both of us realized that the f7 pawn was going to fall, but we didn't realize that he was also blundering his queen. So what is bishop g4? Is this anything? No. Now it's time to move with elegance. Like queen b3 is fine, but maybe queen to c6 is even better. It's hard to decide since I'm gonna win his queen to actually play something what is better. Yeah, but this puts kind of additional pressure on f7, but this also puts pressure on c6. So yeah, this is the real question now. We're gonna win this game, but how well do we want to win it? That's the question. Because if I played this, he might have some tricky moves like knight to c5, attacking my queen, and if I capture, he saves his queen, and then I capture on f7. So it's better to just not move the queen anywhere near that knight. So maybe not b3 and a4. Maybe just queen c2 and be done with it. Yeah, let's not be greedy. Yeah, queen c2. And that's pretty much it. Now he will play something like bishop captures on e5. And I will have a winning position. Will I win it? That's a different story. Hope I will. Mr. Doc. Yeah, that was actually very nice. You know, I was going after the pawn, and I sort of grabbed his queen along the way. It's like, you know, I'm outpassing the queen. But yeah, if he doesn't feel like it, you know, maybe he will just go, let's just play another game. Maybe he resigns. But if he feels that maybe he can play, of course he will try. Yeah, okay, he will capture with the queen. On e5 we're gonna take, and yeah, now let's is there a way to now put pressure on the position? Yeah, okay, now I can play something like queen to a4 to put pressure, but I'm guessing something like d4 would be better suited. Have to develop first. Yeah, probably just captures castles, and then we continue the game. He has some compensation, but nothing serious. Okay, let's capture here. Our king is still in the center, which of course can be annoying, but once bishop to f4 lands, should be okay. Yeah, okay. Now he can... Yeah, might not be that simple. Yeah. Yeah, I think I actually have to play h3, as ugly as it looks, but then rook a8, I kind of have to move the queen, and then he has this. Wow, this looks really ugly. This looks really ugly. Hmm. Yeah, this is much, much harder than expected. Actually have to play rook f2 to avoid. But no, now rook a8 is just mate. Wow, I actually set up a mate for myself. That is truly amazing. Okay. He can win the queen back now, but and then it's just an equal game. Wow, with me being up a pawn. Maybe that's how it should have gone. Yeah, this okay, so he doesn't want to do it, of course. Why should he? He wants to play bishop g3 now. So we're not gonna allow that. And now rook f8, we have this. No, that would be terrible. We actually have to play this. Wow, this is so bad. Yeah, we can't play that. Yeah, rook f8, I have to play bishop e2. Yeah, okay. I really wonder what was the correct continuation there. It really didn't seem like I had all that much. Maybe just queen to c2 was too passive. Maybe I just wanted to avoid calculating queen b3 and queen a4, and then I ran into problems. But it's actually what happens quite often when I play this line. It seems like I'm doing okay, and then being undeveloped on the queen side just starts kicking in, and it's very hard to play. Okay, I mean, then this is a pretty bad piece, but all of the other pieces are excellent. So far, I mean, it's kind of like I'm hanging by a thread here. Now, maybe he should have went for the queen. Maybe I'm actually defending this now, because he will have to trade down, and as soon as he trades down, yeah. Now he definitely has to do it. He definitely has to do it now. Yeah, he will do it. All right, now we're up the exchange. He's up a pawn. And yeah, of course, he becomes very active. We're gonna go here. No, we're not. That would blunder a rook. Actually, yeah, that's annoying. But we can go here, yeah. Here we're guarding everything. We're guarding this and this, and we're gonna threaten this, and then we hope to play c4 before we finally develop our queen side, which is kind of the theme of this game. Yeah, he has to waste a move developing this knight, although not right away. Yeah, we're gonna play this as it will now come with tempo. So I just have to make sure not to blunder anything, and we're good. Okay, here we're covering everything. Now we activate the knight and the rook, and we hopefully stop with silly moves. Yeah, I'm really okay. It's important to focus on the game as well, but I don't think I'll be able to mess this up now. So I'm very much looking forward to analyzing this. Probably something really trivial. Okay, so he does have that. Okay. He can trade. Yeah, okay. One more pawn. He can take a pawn. He can take a pawn, but how? Maybe, okay, so he defends this. Of course he does. Let's put pressure on this guy here. Where will the knight go? Okay, the knight goes to b5. Then we play a4. Then he goes knight d4 or something. Now he goes here. He wants to always be in range of my king. Okay, so we can go here. So this is annoying for him at all times. Let's go here. Yeah, the rook must be strong. Yeah, let's take this with check. Let's go here. Of course, he wants to be very tricky with the knights. But I'm also very happy to just trade here. I'm very happy to just trade here. Okay. What is this? What is this? How is he saving the knight if I go knight c5? Yeah, he's not. Now we get to trade and we win the pawn as well. Yeah. It'd be great if I had something better, but I don't think I do. So now we're gonna try and just to make sure and so I don't have to calculate too much, we're gonna win or at least try to win one more pawn. Yeah, okay. Let's go after the knight. And okay, now can I give a check and pick up the pawn? Am I in danger of any checks? No. This is a check, but it's far away from my rook. So we can take the pawn. He starts advancing the pawn. It's fine. Our pawn is now unstoppable. Okay. Yeah. It was very interesting. Yeah, okay. We don't have to overcalculate it. We can just advance this. Okay. He wants to be persistent until the end. And you should. I mean, as long as there's a knight, there's a way. Yeah, there we go. Alright. He will still play this. Okay, no, he won't. Well, maybe there was gonna be some sort of a stalemate. But yeah, let's check it out. Our good friend the engine. We're firing it up. So we're okay. This is all perfectly fine. Yeah, we know this is fine. We know this is fine. Now queen d4. So f4, we played it nicely. Bishop c5, and now rook f1. So those are the only moves. We played that correctly. Bishop d6, c3. Okay, it says c3 or d3, but this is fine. b4. Strongest by the engine, of course, every time. Knight b7. Yeah, now this is a mistake. Bishop c4. Yeah, just capturing the queen is also perfectly fine. You don't have to move the queen, but then he captures, yeah. And rook captures on f6, says the engine. Just get rid of the defender of e4. Yeah, I was kind of overthinking this, but yeah, it's still perfectly fine. and now h3. Yeah, pretty much why I didn't play h3. I did consider it. I didn't like it for some reason. I thought, yeah, just to rook f8 and then it'd be too hard to defend, but h3, yeah. h3, rook f to e8, and then king to d2, says our good friend the engine. What? h3, rook f8, king to d2, and now what happens if you just do this? Oh, you just give back the queen. So, okay, so you kind of have to give up the queen, doesn't matter how you play it. I play rook f2, which is still maybe not winning for white, but still much better. Yeah, and now still rook captures on f6. Yeah, this is always in the works. Yeah, and now bishop to e2 is sort of still better for me. And yeah, I have a slight edge in the end game. Okay, were there any blunders throughout the end game? Let me just quickly check. Okay, so this was fine, this was fine, this was fine. Yeah, not terrible. Completely winning. Yeah, winning. Yeah, okay, so we didn't mess anything up. So okay, it was not the best, but we after we went into all of this wild stuff, we were never worse. We were pretty much always better, and at one point he equalized here. Yeah, but this d4 completely unnecessary. Just rook captures on f6, g captures, and queen captures on e4, and his entire position falls apart. Yeah, that's how you should have concluded it. And then d4. Yeah, making it impossible for him to just get the rooks. He loses the bishop, and yeah, that was the actual solution to the position, not the horrid stuff that I played. But yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, now I also will remember for future references how to play this queen to d4 line, just f4 and now c3 or d3 after rook f1, and white should be perfectly fine. But yeah, if you want to play this, you have to know all of these lines. They're disgusting, and if you don't know them, at least if I don't know them, I will waste a lot of time. And I mean, this is a rapid game. You have 10 minutes, and I've spent all the time basically on the first few moves of the game. But yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, we're continuing tomorrow with some more rapid action. Stay tuned. And if you have any openings that you would like to see me play, do use #suggestion, and I will do my best to try and to try them out. See you soon.